In the top stories, Prime Minister Drew addresses impact of Hurricane Beryl and climate change. Guatemala received $6.4 million payout for excess rainfall damages, and Americans to travel in record numbers for 4th of July. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Today is Thursday, July 4th, 2024. I'm Scotty Sia Hendrickson. Nationally, Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Dr. Terence Drew, expressed his condolences to Caribbean nations, including Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which suffered extensive damage from Hurricane Beryl. Speaking at the July 2nd, 2024 edition of the Round Table, Dr. Drew highlighted that Hurricane Beryl, the earliest Category 5 storm ever recorded in the Atlantic, underscores the existential threat posed by climate change, especially to small island states.
This year, we are seeing a record, a Category 5 hurricane in the month of June. This has occurred because the sea level, the temperature of the seas are high. The temperature that we see now is the temperature that is normally seen sometime is August, September, but we are seeing that in the very early part of the hurricane season. And that means that we are in for a rough ride in 2024.
Dr. Drew emphasized the need for St. Kitts and Nevis to transform into a sustainable island state, resilient to increasing natural disasters. He underscored the urgency for constructing climate-smart infrastructure, including a new hospital and climate-resistant homes.
This is why I keep saying that we need to get to a sustainable island state. If we didn't understand what that means, it means to create a country that is resilient to these type of storms, that we build the infrastructure. We do the necessary things so that we can resist. And that is why I declared that we needed a climate-smart hospital. We need climate-smart homes. It has become almost a cliche, and some people are taking it for a joke. But when we see what has happened in the Grenadines, we know how serious that is. And that is why I am working feverishly to get that hospital up. Because with these storms that I said, since I came to office, that will be coming through the region, if it's one facility, institution that should remain standing, should be the hospital.
The government's Sustainable Island State agenda is based on 7 key pillars: food security, green energy transition, economic diversification, sustainable industries, the creative economy, COVID-19 recovery, and social protection. Prime Minister Drew believes this initiative offers hope and positions St. Kitts and Nevis on a path towards sustainability. The National Assembly is set to convene at the National Assembly Chamber's government headquarters in Basse-Terre on Friday, July 5th, 2024 at 10 a.m. The order papers has been issued and notice has been given for the sitting. One bill is scheduled for its first reading, while 4 others are set for their second reading, reflecting the government's ongoing commitment to transparency, accountability, and the rule of law as part of its good governance legislative agenda. The Honorable Attorney General and Minister responsible for Justice and Legal Affairs, Garth Wilkin, will introduce the Voluntary Bill of Indictment Bill 2024 for the first reading. Attorney General Wilkin will also move the second reading of the Ombudsman Amendment Bill 2024 and the Freedom of Information Amendment Bill 2024. These bills had their first reading on February 22nd, 2024. The Honorable Prime Minister and Minister responsible for Finance, National Security, Citizenship and Immigration, Health and Social Security, Dr. Terence Drew, will move the second reading of the Limited Partnership Amendment Bill 2024 and the Foundation Amendment Bill 2024. These bills had their first reading on June 14, 2024. The National Assembly session will be broadcast live on ZIZ Radio 96 FM and participating radio stations. It will also be televised on TV Channel 5 in St. Kitts and Channel 98 in Nevis and streamed live at www.zizonline.com. Copies of bills, once available, can be found on the St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service website at www.sknis.gov.kn under the section Bills. They can also be accessed via the St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service Facebook page. Tucker Clark Primary School hosted an etiquette banquet on Saturday, June 29th, aiming to impart the values of proper manners and social grace to its fourth grade students. This event was integrated into the health and wellness curriculum, emphasizing social skills, personal development, and overall well-being. Ms. Kishma Isaac, a fourth grade teacher, articulated the purpose of the banquet.
As part of the grade 4 teachers, our coordinator, Ms. Smith, was inspired to plan this incredible etiquette banquet. All the teachers hope that the event will be a life-changing experience for each student, equipping all of them with essential social skills and personal confidence that will serve them well.
Mrs. Amanda Serrant Edmead, Director of Curriculum Development Unit, underscored the event's relevance within the health and wellness curriculum.
Now, the health and wellness curriculum has 3 strands: healthy self, healthy relationships, and healthy communities. And what is happening here this evening, it spans all of them. It is not restricted to one. It provides grade 4 students with a tangible opportunity to express, display, and develop skill sets linked to the specific curriculum outcomes of the curriculum.
Ms. Vanetta Zakers, the featured speaker, emphasized the importance of etiquette.
Etiquette is not about being perfect. Etiquette is about being authentically you while being mindful and showing that you care about the persons around you. It is about the listening attentively, offering a helping hand, and using your words thoughtfully. Students, good manners are your superpower in disguise, a superpower that each of you possess, a power that is incredibly contagious. When you treat someone with kindness, it creates a ripple effect of positivity that can spread throughout your school, among your friends, and even your respective homes and community.
The etiquette banquet at Tucker Clark Primary School underscores its commitment to holistic education, preparing students as well-rounded individuals equipped for the challenges of social life. In regional news, on July 1st, 2024, the Caribbean Catastrophe Risk Insurance Facility, CCRIF, dispersed $6,376,184 to the government of Guatemala under its excess rainfall policy. The payout follows heavy rains from June 13th to June 19th, which caused significant damage and loss of life. CCRIF expressed sympathy and hopes the funds will aid in immediate relief efforts. The payout exhausted Guatemala's policy limit, but thanks to the reinstatement of Sum Insured Covered (RSIC), the policy was reinstated to its full coverage of $6.38 million, ensuring continued protection until May 31st, 2025. Isaac Anthony, CEO of CCRIF, highlighted the importance of this feature, noting that 10% increase in total coverage for 2024 to 2025, reflecting member commitment to financial protection against natural hazards. CCRIF parametric insurance offers swift payouts within 14 days of an event, aiding in faster recovery and promising climate resilience. The organization continues to develop new insurance products and enhancements to better support its member governments. Cable and Wireless Communications, the company behind Flow Business, Caribbean C&W Business, and BTC, is rallying resources to aid those affected by Hurricane Beryl. The powerful storm swept across the Caribbean Sea, causing significant damage to the Windward Islands, particularly Carriacou, which is made landfall as a Category 4 hurricane with sustained winds of 150 miles per hour. According to NOAA data